That is the opening of the Morceau de Concours by Gabriel Fauré. And what a fantastic composer of melody Monsieur Fauré is. There is a scandal attached to Monsieur Fauré's arrival as director of the Paris Conservatoire. In 1905, there was the annual composition competition, Le Prix de Rome. And there was a scandal attached to this because for several years, Ravel had entered into this prize and every year he'd been rejected. And in 1905, his composition was once again rejected. And the public in France were furious about this because they thought, well, they could clearly see that Ravel was a phenomenal composer and composing something very different to all those people around him. So it then transpired that one of the key judges of the competition, that it was all his composition students who had been accepted for the prize and Ravel had been turned away. So this caused a huge scandal in Paris, and the byproduct of this was the person who was the director of the Paris Conservatoire was, shall we say, obliged to retire early, resign. So he left and Gabriel Fauré took over that position. And again, a key element of the music of Fauré is that he is all about melody. And there was very much a style or a fad really at that stage of all the compositions being incredibly technically demanding, but at the expense of melody. And even though this piece was written in 1898, before he became the director of the Paris Conservatoire, the Morceau de Concours part of it implies that in the annual competition to find out who would get the premier prix, there was an element of sight reading. And I think, or I believe, that Fauré created this piece as a means of trying to steer people back towards the idea that melody is something that we can never, ever forget about. And that is the Morceau de Concours by Gabriel Fauré.